Are you going to finish 2025 with regret, excuses, anxiety, frustration, and just thinking to yourself, you know, this year was no different to any other year when it came to my wealth? Or are you going to finish this year with a plan, prosperity, peace of mind, passive income, and most importantly, knowing that you're going to get your freedom? You see, I want you to finish 2025 strong, and I want you to start 2026 free. If you're prepared to give me 2 days of your time, I will give you exactly what you are looking for. My name is Scott Picken. I will give you, if you give me 2 days of your time, I will give you a plan. I will give you passive income. I will give you the right partners. I will give you peace of mind, and I'll give you prosperity. Now, does that sound good? You might ask yourself, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to do it by running a 2-day Know Your Numbers workshop. My mission, our mission as a team, is to empower everybody to invest like the top 1%. And we want to add maximum value to every single person in our community before the end of the year. You know, if you look at the greatest sports teams in the world, now I'm not a football fan, so I don't know who to say, Liverpool. Or if you look at the Springboks, or you look at the best business teams in the world, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, I guarantee you that at this time of the year, they are planning what 2026 looks like. They have a plan in place. And yet the problem for most people is that you're going to go into 2026 when it comes to your wealth without a plan. Let's use the analogy of a car. You know, you get in a car, and when it comes to your wealth, you're just driving. You're just driving anywhere. And that's the challenge with most people. They're lost. They're confused. They literally have no plan. They don't know where they're going, which is why they end the year with that frustration, anxiety, regret, confusion. But let's look at the alternative. Let's look at what the top 1% do. To use the car metaphor, the first thing they do is they take out their phone and they pull out Google Maps, and they literally say to themselves, where are they? You can see there, my location, where am I? The next thing they do is they put in where they want to get to. People say, I want money. Well, what do you mean you want money? Tony Robbins says, you want more money? Here's $1, piss off. What does freedom mean to you? What is your freedom number? That's where you want to get to. So now you know where you are, and now you've got to figure out where you want to get to. Then you create a plan to get from A to B. The fourth thing you need is you need to have metrics. Like if you're driving from Johannesburg to Cape Town, or from London to Edinburgh, and you don't have metrics, you're going to run out of petrol. And the fifth thing you need is you need to be able to measure your progress along the way. And you see, when it comes to your wealth, rather than being scatterbrained and having no idea what you're doing and literally getting in the car and just driving in any direction and probably running out of fuel, which is where you get to 65 and you're either dead, broke, reliant on the government, or financially trapped, which, by the way, 99% of people around the world are going to be at the age of 65. Don't hate the messenger. Those are the facts. But the 1% are doing it differently. They figure out where they are. Here. They figure out where they want to be. They create a plan to get from A to B. They then have dashboards and metrics along the way to measure their progress. And they make sure that they hold themselves to account. And so my wish for you, my dream for you, is click on the link below, come to your Know Your Numbers workshop. It's 2 days. I said to you, you give me 2 days of your time, and I will give you a plan, passive income, the right partners, peace of mind, and prosperity. Fair trade, 2 days of your time for that. And it's not just for the next year. It's for the rest of your life, because this is truly how you can accelerate your wealth. I'm going to finish with one closing comment. If you were driving, if you wanted to get from Johannesburg to Cape Town, if you walked, it would take 13 days. If you went in a motor car, it would take 17 hours. And if you flew, it would take 2 hours. You know, the same thing if you went from London to Edinburgh. If you walked, it would take 6 days. If you went in a car, it would take 7 hours and 45 minutes. And if you flew, it would take 1 hour and 15 minutes. When it comes to your wealth, you've spent years, if not decades, walking around. And I'm sorry to be horrible, but 99% of the people on the planet are in this state. Let's change that. Come to Know Your Numbers. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Click on the link below. A full-day workshop where you're literally going to walk away with a plan. Let me show you quickly what you're going to walk away with, because I think it's really important. I'll show you why giving me 2 days of your time is invaluable to you. You're going to walk away with a full wealth plan. You're going to know exactly why this is important to you, how you need to do it, and what you need to do. You're going to have your calculator. You're going to know your freedom number and everything that you calculated. Not mine, yours, personalized. You're going to have your dashboard so that you can track and measure everything along the way. You're going to know where you are. You're going to know where you want to be. You're going to have a plan from A to B. You're going to have the metrics to track your progress along the way. And you're going to get a workbook where you can literally go through this. And let me just put it for you in terms of view into full screen. We're going to run through this workbook where you literally will go and you'll do the exercises. This is not theory. You're going to walk away with an actual plan. You're going to fill in all your numbers. You're going to have your action plan, your 30-day, your 90-day, and your 365-day plan. So that by the time you get to the festive season, everything is done for you. And you know that you will finish 2025 strong, and you're going to start 2026 free. That is my wish for you. Let's stop walking around aimlessly. Let's either get in that car and go a lot faster from Johannesburg to Cape Town or London to Edinburgh, or even better, get in an aeroplane and accelerate your way to the wealth that you want, the freedom that you want, and the outcomes that you want for you and your family. Be that wealth creation, wealth protection, generational wealth, freedom, legacy, whatever it is that rocks your world. Let's help you achieve it. Let's get a plan so that you can set it up for success. So I finish off. I started with the 2 people. Please don't be that person that gets to the end of this year with regrets, excuses, frustration, and anxiety that this year has been no different from every other year. Take action. Click on the link below. Walk away from the 99% and join the 1%. Get in a car, get in an aeroplane, and accelerate to the wealth that you want. I'll see you on the Know Your Numbers, 15th and 16th of November, this Saturday and Sunday. Click on the link below and join us. It is essential that if you want to finish this year strong and start 2026 free, that you put the time aside, because your wealth, your family, and your future deserve it. Thank you.